Hi, I'm John Chain and this is the Lure Anglers Canal Club's first ever video newsletter. And we decided to put this together to tell you about a really exciting new competition we have about to launch for the club. It's called the Lure Anglers Canal Club Match Play Championship, and this is going to be an individual lure fishing competition but with a difference. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to kind of recreate the atmosphere of the FA Cup, but with lure angling. So this will be open to a maximum of 32 members of the club. We're hoping we're going to get 32 members to sign up at £5 each, so nice and easy, nice and cheap to enter. And the way it will work is once we've got those 32 members entered via the website, that will be where you sign up, then we will basically allot a number for all those names, and then we will draw numbers out of the hat. In fact, I've got one of those bingo sort of tombola things, so it can all be done properly, and we're going to try and see if we can do it live on the internet so everyone can see the draw. So basically what will happen is we will pick out a ball and we'll go, okay, that's number 14, that's John Chain, and he will fish against number 6, Steve Wilson. And then what we will also have done is we are going to sort of allocate 8 starting points along our 20 or so miles of canal, and so they will all be numbered, and so we'll pull a third ball out of the tombola machine, and that will be, okay, that's number 4, that's venue 4, which is Lowsonford on the South Stratford Canal. So we'll know who we're fishing against and where we're fishing. Then we'll draw the other 15 ties in the first round, and everybody will have a month to go away and actually fish that match. So you can fish it whenever you want. So you phone up your opponent, we'll put you in touch with each other, you have a chat, when do you want to fish? You can do it on a Tuesday morning, you can do it a Thursday evening, you can do it the weekend, whenever suits you too, okay? You come to an agreement, go away and fish. It will be fished as a combined length match, so it will be the combined length of all the predators you catch. We are going to have a minimum size on the perch, just to make sure that that tiny wasps don't have too much of an influence. So it's only going to be perch over 12 centimetres or over, which will count. And then there'll be a set time that each match has got to last and so on. But all those details will be on the website. But then one of you will win, and hopefully we will be setting up a Facebook page especially for this competition, and we'd ask that people go on, upload some pictures of the match you've had, some nice pictures of you guys fishing, give us the results so everybody can keep up to date with what's happening in the competition. That would be really good fun. Right, and then suddenly after 1 month everybody's fished their ties, we'll be down to just 16 anglers, and of course we'll put all the names back in the hat again, we'll draw them out again just the same way, and then you'll have another month to fish the second round matches, and so on until we end up with just 2 anglers who are fighting it out to see who is going to be the Lure Anglers Canal Club Match Play Champion of the year. We've got a fantastic trophy. Let me show you the trophy. I think it's one of the loveliest trophies, fishing trophies I've ever seen. This is a beautiful crystal perch. It's made by a company called Lalique, quite a famous, or very famous actually, glassware company in France. Ask your wife, she's probably heard of them. This is a vintage paperweight perch, handcrafted crystal, and we're going to get a mahogany base put on that and a silver band around it so that we can mark down the names of the winners. So I think that's really worth winning. It's the only trophy I've ever seen that my wife has said, oh, I quite like that actually. Can you win that please? Because I'd like it on the mantelpiece. So that scuppered it for me. I'm obviously going to get knocked out in the first round. But there we are, beautiful trophy. All the entry fees, so all the £5 that everybody pays to enter, that is all going to go towards the prize fund. The club are going to match that, so if we do get 32 participants, there'll be 320 quid in the pot. Of that, 200 quid will go to the winner, and the rest will be split between second, third and fourth, and so that's great. Now, the 2 really key things that I think make this competition different is, now obviously when you normally have a lure fishing competition, you've normally got maybe 20, 30 people all fishing the same stretch at the same time, which, as if you've ever fished them, you will know it means it gets pretty tough pretty quickly. There's a lot of lures going in the water, and there's a lot of pressure on the fish, and it gets really hard to actually catch, you know. Whereas, because you're just going to be arranging with your opponent when you fish, it means that you know, there's probably not going to be anybody else fishing the stretch at the same time as you, so you get a clear run at it. So you're going to get much more consistent fishing right throughout the day, and there should be some fantastic catches. Should be lots of fish caught, which I think is great. You haven't got the pressure either that you get in a match when there's all the people around and everything. It'll feel much more just like a really pleasant day out, fishing against another club member, marking down each other's fish for us, having a friendly day out. So just be a bit of a fun fish as well. Without too much stress. And if you're maybe not one of the more experienced competition anglers and you're thinking, oh, I've not got much chance of winning this, I don't know if I'll enter. Well, I think there's very good reasons why you should. Firstly, this is a cup competition. All the big names might get drawn against each other, you know? You might get someone who's just as inexperienced as you, and then you've got every chance of going through to the next round, and that could happen for a few rounds, you know? But also, if you do get drawn against one of the big names, one of the well-known competition anglers in the club, well, you've got a fantastic chance to go out fishing for a day with someone you might learn quite a lot of. And so maybe you won't win, maybe you will, but you're almost certainly going to learn something. And you know, I think that's what this lure fishing is all about, is going out there and learning something new every time you go fishing. So for both those reasons, I think it is going to be a fantastic competition. Once we get to January, February, we're going to be into that last two. There's going to be a big final. Who is going to be the individual match play champion? Take home that beautiful trophy. Take home a bunch of cash too. Go and buy yourself a nice rod or a reel. And it only costs £5 to enter. Now it's going to be first come, first served. So if you fancy the idea of this, get straight onto the website, which is, as I'm sure you know, www.lureanglerscanalclub.co.uk. Look in the competitions page, sign up, get your entry in, because it's only the first 32 people that will be accepted. After that, we are closing the comp. So yeah, be great to have you on board. I hope you like the sound of the competition. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're a very, very good angler, I hope I don't draw you in the first round. But other than that, get involved. Get involved in the competition. And if for some reason you're watching this and you're not already a club member and you're thinking, God, I wish I could enter this, sounds like a lot of fun. Only one thing to do, 20 quid a year, join the club on the website, and then you can enter. The more the merrier, you're very welcome. So yeah, tight lines, happy fishing, join the comp, and I'll see you on the bank sometime. Cheers.